This is my review for the elago Magnetic Silicone Phone Case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I originally got this case for my wife because in addition to buying her this MagSafe charger, my biggest concern was the phone case that she had at the time was not going to work, or it was going to impact on the phone's ability to stay on the MagSafe charger. So in addition to getting her this charger, I also got her the phone case to make sure there wasn't going to be any issues. So there's nothing too complicated about a phone case really, as long as it does the key thing, protect your phone. So looking at this, you can see that the camera protector juts out just in front of the lenses, so that if you drop your phone on the floor with the camera side down, those lenses are protected. Now the lenses itself are not actually protected, but you do have this raised lip here, which on a flat surface it's going to protect those lenses. Never mind the fact that I think this is sapphire glass anyway, so of all the glass on the iPhone, the lenses on the iPhone are the strongest basically, so I'd never really worry too much about scratching these lenses, but it's good to know that you've got that protection from the brute force of hitting the floor or whatever. So that side you're covered. Obviously you've got the silicone protection on the back. Now on the other side, of course, you've got again a ridged lip here to protect it, so if it does fall face down, again the screen is protected. And I think my wife actually has a screen protector on. I don't agree with them. I think they're rubbish, and just keep it naked. But anyway, extra protection there. One thing that I did specifically like about this case is that it's all well and good having a kind of a silicone case over your phone, but I feel it cheapens it a little bit, especially with something like an iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is quite premium, and then you're pushing your buttons and you've got these kind of rubbery buttons. I don't like that. So this actually has metal. It has metal buttons, and so that in your hand, even with the case, it still has that premium feel to it, which I quite like. So that's very nice. Now I'll just pop the phone out of the case, which doesn't happen too often because it stays in here all the time. There we go. It's out. The phone is in immaculate condition. It's in perfect condition. It doesn't have a single scratch on it. Might have a smudge here and there, but obviously give it a little bit of a wipe and it's fine. It's clean. So yeah, very good condition. This is the inside of the case here, as you can see. There we go, if it focuses. So you've got this very soft inside that the phone will sit on. That's great for just, again, knowing that the cushioning against the phone itself, it's not going to scratch or dent, cause any issues, whatever. And you have I think they're neodymium magnets inside here. So in the actual case itself, it has neodymium magnets. So the case attaches itself to the phone with those magnets, and then anything that the phone case attaches to will also stay firm, should we say. Yeah, so that's good to know. So you can see in the background here, I've got the MagSafe charger, and you can see that very firmly just clicks on there. That's the magnets doing the work. You can see that's the iPhone doing its work with the magnets. So yeah, very it doesn't work that way, but yeah, very strong. Now on the inside of the phone case itself, you can see that although the buttons are metal here, on the inside you can see they've got kind of like rubber grommets, so it's not metal contacting metal. So your phone buttons on the phone itself are also protected, so you're not pushing metal in, scratching the metal of your phone. It's metal pushing a rubber grommet that then is what pushes the button. So yeah, that's good. Now on the bottom of the case, kind of last off here, you can see, if it focuses, there we go. So for things like the microphone and speakers, you do have some holes in here. Nothing too fancy here. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know exactly how you'd make that fancy. They're just some holes in holes so that you can hear through. Yeah, and then at the very top, you've got a little space up there. I think that's just for the earpiece speaker. But that's about it. I mean, it's a phone case. I'm surprised I've talked this long about it, but hopefully you're still here. Leave a comment below if you're still here. What am I doing this for? But yeah, I think that's about it. So I would recommend it. Highly recommended. Very good quality. And the silicone case itself actually feels quite nice compared to others I've used. Some have a kind of a cheaper feel to it. This feels very premium, very nice and silky. Silky silicone, very nice. But yeah, that'll be all for now. If you've got any questions, do leave me a comment and I'll try and get back to you. Thanks a lot for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.